newly proposed masturbation bill will make masturbation illegal unless it's intended to make a baby. And obviously, this is like a publicity stunt as well. So it's this governor, not a governor, it's a...
Mississippi. I think it was Mississippi or Alabama.
They said they're trying to put it was Mississippi. They're trying to put a fine. I can't remember the person who did it. It's
he's like a black counselor or something.
A counselor, something like that. And he's doing it as a publicity stunt. But it's making me laugh. The reason I even brought it up is because I've been doing this joke where I've been kind of saying, I've been talking about abortion. I'm saying I'm torn on abortion because I'm pro-abortion, but I'm also pro taking women's rights away. Yeah. But I've talked about it a little on here. But one of the things I've been saying is that men know a little bit what it's like to have something that it's inside our body and and we're trying to get rid of it, and the government's made a lot of rules about when we can get rid of it. It's sperm. Like if Danny wanted to get rid of something right now, it would probably be a problem. You know what I mean?
Sure.
The government makes lots of rules. If you pay someone to get rid of it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
They make all these rules, and that's why and girls will tell us what to do. They go, "Don't come." I go, "My body, my choice," and I choose now
immediately,
and I choose immediately upon insertion.
Sure.
But then it's more men making rules on when and when we cannot. But this guy's just trying to make some point.
Yeah, some point where he goes like, good luck enforcing that one.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Good luck enforcing fucking dudes cranking it.
Yeah, it doesn't even make any sense. Next you're like, okay, it's illegal for women to masturbate too then. That's actually
What's the new law? You can't track your son's boners now?
Now all of a sudden, what world are we living in?
Is that the new law? It's getting kind of intrusive here.
Your money's getting tariffed down. Prices are going up. Your job is done.
Yep.
And
this is the doom.
You're biohacking.
Yeah, you can't fucking. Everything's bad.
I don't know. I don't feel it. I feel like as much as it's insane, I feel like it's. My instinct is it's going to be like somewhat of a period of prosperity. I don't feel as doomer as you. Now. So you think it's going to be a rough patch to get there?
Oh yeah.
I don't feel as doomery as you.
All right. Well, I hope you're right. I hope I'm wrong.
But I don't have really the evidence to back it up. I just feel like, I don't know, I'm talking to... It seems like a lot of smart people are involved, Yeah. It seems like...
Oh, yeah. The smart rich people will be fine.
Well, it seems like the priorities of, when you're talking about lowering income tax and...
Yeah, that's the thing. America...
When you're talking about actually trying to figure out how to service this debt because it's getting to be an incontrollable situation. You know what I was thinking of? If you want to talk about...
Lily Phillips could do a giant gangbang to service the debt?
You just service it.
Every man. She services the men to service the debt. Not the worst idea.
Well, I was thinking, and this is sort of like my calorie idea is I actually think that's more enforceable, and it probably is a decent idea.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you don't make any changes. You're just like, if this is a meal that's going to fucking kill you, like, you just let them know.
Mm-hmm. Actually, speaking of calories, this is, if I get accepted to the White House press thing, one of my first questions is going to be about shrinkflation.
What are you going to say?
I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you ever, get a snack here and there.
I'm listening.
But the price has either remained the same or gone up, but the calorie count has actually gone down, which I predicted on this podcast literally
You've been talking about shrinkflation. You've been talking about shrinkflation ever since you hung out with Brian Johnson and checked your first boner.
I said this 4 years ago this would happen, but if you look at everything now, it's the price has either gone up or remain the same. But the amount...
And he's not lying. I watched Danny buy a bag of chips at the grocery store the other day, and he took the bag of chips, he put it up to his ear, and he goes, 87. It used to be 89.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, though. It's actually like... which I said actually would be a net benefit in the sense that...
Excuse me, can I speak to the manager? Because last time I bought this bag of ketchup chips, bad all-dressed chips.
I wish that... I don't have either of those.
Wow.
Ryan was in Edmonton this weekend.
For 2 days.
Well, I know what Ryan was snacking on. Sorry, RFK Jr. Ryan was a bad boy in Edmonton.
Maybe I'll catch some ketchups in Vancouver where we're coming to.
Yeah, what kind of fucking dye do they use for ketchup chips, Ryan?
Danny Polchuk.
Red dye number 40 by chance?
Excuse me, I'd like to speak to the manager.
You made a bad boy.
This sleeve of Oreos that I've purchased used to have 11 Oreos. Now it has 7.5.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I remember because, I'm a big boy, so I have to keep track of this stuff. And
if you want to give me another Oreo or two, we can call it.
Dude, bags of chips.
If not, you'll be speaking to my attorney.
Dude, bags of chips used to be like 450 calories. Now they're only 370 calories. Yeah.
They do feel smaller.
They are smaller.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was getting fucking bigger.
No,
Chips
but
were
I
getting
actually
smaller. I
do
actually had a
think
bag.
it's-
You have a bag of chips, and I'm like, fuck, I'm so jacked. This feels like a bag of chips for ants.
Yeah. But the thing is that I actually do think it's a good thing in a weird way that they make the calorie count lower.
Okay.
Because, normally you just buy one bag of
You're
chips.
saying Shrinkflation's doing RFK's bidding.
Kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
In one way, but then they should lower the price. I know they can't because obviously inflation went up, but
I know.
anyways, that's my first question for your Karen Leavitt or whatever press secretary.